All right, we're here in Mesquite, Nevada. It's Saturday, September 24th, 2016. We're here for the Nevada Press Association Awards Dinner, where Range Magazine and C.J. Hadley have just won 7 first place awards and multiple second and third place awards. But the most important of those is the prestigious Freedom of the Press Award, which Range Magazine has won for 4 consecutive years in a row. CJ, what do you have to say?
I feel blessed. I feel fortunate that the writers and the photographers who work with me in Range are willing to give their talent to a very poor magazine to spread a message that is not spread many other places. And the way that we won Freedom of the Press, the first year was for the Hage case, which is a precedent-setting case that has been going on since the late 70s. The second one was for Agenda 21, written by Dr. Mike Kaufman, and it was about climate change. And the third one we won was for the Bundy case, which was patterns of harassment in 2014, and everybody knows the sad tale of Cliven's valiant effort to save his ranch.
And who wrote that one?
Vince Saprinowicz wrote that one. Oh, and by the way, the story that we actually won for Hage case was written by Ramona Hage, and it was called Eye of the Storm, and there were 2 columns I also wrote about the Hage case. It was considered, those 3 stories were the Freedom of the Press for the Hages. And this year we won for the Grass March, which was 2 ranchers who were being completely demoralized and destroyed by the BLM in Battle Mountain District in Nevada. And they were so desperate after 3 years with no grazing, when there was plenty of grass. They didn't want them to go out because they wanted them to go broke. And they rode from coast to coast, from California to Washington, D.C., led by an attorney from Elko named Grant Gerber, who was a wonderful constitutional, pro-America, lovely attorney who was also a rancher.
Elko County Commissioner as well.
Elko County Commissioner, you are correct. And they rode 2,800 miles in 5-mile stints, made sure the horses were okay. It took them about 28 days, I don't know how long, to get to Washington. And this year we won for the Grass March, which was that one. And I think everybody might know that Grant Gerber, he wrote an email to himself just before he left. He says, "If I am killed on this, please go along." And his horse fell in a hole in the very dark night in the rain in Kansas, and he had a terrible hit on the head, and he died before he got back home. And it was the most valiant and extraordinary effort to do that. So we won for the Tamaras, the Filipinis, and any ranch that is being hurt by federal agencies as we speak. And that's why this is a lovely thing to cuddle and to appreciate, and to thank those writers and photographers who did such a splendid job for Range.
Thank you, CJ. You've been at this for 25 years. Congratulations for your 4.
Oh, oh yes, 25 and counting.
25 and counting.